Well,
Bill, as Wade Sokolowski here, as a member of the Save Wyse Fork Battlefield Commission, which is a subordinate organization underneath the Historic Preservation Group here in Lenore County in Kinston, I want to say thank you for what you're doing here to help in regards to small sites, small organizations such as ourselves, as we try to preserve until about 10 years ago, almost forgotten battle here in eastern North Carolina that arguably is the second largest land battle fought here during the Civil War in the state of North Carolina, and was so important to Sherman and this railroad that he would let her say all this was about to prepare for my coming. But for example, the check you're going to give us today for $300, something like this, a brigade level marker on a nice aluminum stand. Now of course this is just a mock-up here, but something weatherproof along the trail, along the trenches, out on the battlefield, both a blue and a gray depending on what kind of brigade. This is an example of one over in Bentonville that we recently just put out, but we obviously want to do the same thing. This is about $250, one brigade with that nice stand. So you can see, do the math, how important just a simple little check for $300, Bill. Goober just bought one of these.
All right.
The other thing, it could be something simple as like right here when you pull up. You want a nice sign that says trenches this way. Well, this costs money. This paint costs money. The 4x4 posts, we're going to put this to the ground. That's where the money that you're raising for small sites like us, small, battlefields like us, that we're not the Gettysburgs and the Chickamaugas of the world and stuff, okay? But you know what? It's one thing to preserve this land, but then you got to interpret it, okay? You need kiosks, parking areas, brigade level markers, the interpretive, like Civil War Trail interpretive panels. Those things can cost anywhere from $1,300 to $1,500 per panel. I mean, Dennis and I could sit here all day and figure out where we need about a dozen of them here. So what you're doing is so important, and I know I speak for the Save Wyse Fork Battlefield Group. Thank you so much for what you're doing.
Well, thank you very much. Well, we are donating $300 to the Save Wyse Fork Battlefield Commission. Is that correct? We have Goober the Traveling Bear. We have Mr. Skip, Mr. Wade, and Mr. Dennis. And I hope you out there might consider sending a little bit of cash to help save this beautiful battlefield. Do you guys have anything you'd like to say?
Yeah, I do. Goober, do you know this nice gentleman Bill over here?
Yeah!
Tell him thank you so much for this donation. It'll go a long way towards helping us. Thank you, Bill.
Mr. Wade, Mr. Skip?
No, once again, Bill, thanks for everything you've done for us. And folks, just take a look at the address that Bill will post up online on how to donate to further our cause here and what we're trying to do to not just save the battlefield. Well, hopefully we're going to transition from being Save Wyse Fork to being the Friends of Wyse Fork Battlefield here in the near distant future. And as friends, we definitely need help when it comes to trying to interpret this.
And Mr. Skip?
Yes, I'd like to thank Goober, and I'd like to thank you. Goober, thank you very much for all your assistance on this. Also, I'd like to thank all the efforts for the Wyse Fork Battlefield board game that's becoming on board, which will give people globally, whoever buys the game, a chance to fight the battle in a board game fashion. So thank you very much, and we greatly appreciate all the viewers who look on to the video. Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you, Goober.
Thank you.